One day, a young bocher from Bnei Brak decided he wanted to be Chiloni. He moved out of his parents' home and into his uncle's apartment in Tel Aviv, a stone's throw from Bnei Brak geographically, but about as far away as Mars religiously. Time went by, and the bocher met and fell in love with a non-Jewish girl. He got engaged to her. Now, this was too much even for his secular uncle, and he became very angry with him. But in spite of all the uncle's efforts to get him to cancel the wedding, the nephew was determined to go through and marry the girl. The uncle was at least able to convince this bocher to tell his parents face to face about what he planned to do. The only time that this bocher said that he had was on Shabbos. And he agreed to go back for Shabbos, provided that his parents agreed to his conditions. So he spent most of Shabbos night chilling on his parents' porch with a cigarette in his mouth, and Shabbos morning found him out there again with his iPhone. In the afternoon, his father asked him if he'd like to go to a shiur with him to Rav Aaron Leib Steinman, Zecher Tzaddik Livrocha. Surprisingly, he agreed to go. After the shiur, his father brought him over to Rav Aaron Leib. The father told the Rav that his son was no longer Shomer Shabbos. Rav Aaron Leib looked at this fellow and asked him, "How long is it since you kept Shabbos?" 2 years, said the young man. "And during that time, did you have any thoughts of tshuva?" "Yes," he said, "about 4 times. "And each of those 4 times, how long did that last for?" "About 10 minutes. Said Rav Aaron Leib, "So it comes out that in the last 2 years, you had 40 minutes of Mokum Shabale Tshuva Omdim, Tzadikim Gemurim Eino Omdim. For that, I envy you." Good Shabbos. The young fellow returned to his uncle's apartment in Tel Aviv, but the Rav's words would not let him rest. After a week, he decided to postpone the wedding, and then he cancelled it, and after a lot of soul-searching, he went back to his family. Today, he's an avrech. Now, there's something that doesn't quite make sense about this story. Why would someone who's surfing the web on Shabbos afternoon want to go to a shiur by a tzaddik? Someone asked him this question, and his answer was, "When I was in Kita Dalet in Cheder, my class went to be tested by Reb Aaron Leib Zitzal. The Rebbe asked that the Rav should give us very, very simple questions, and so Reb Aaron Leib asked questions which everyone could answer. When each boy answered his question, Reb Aaron Leib gave him a candy. And when it was my turn to go in, he asked me an easy question, but I didn't know the answer. So he asked me an even easier question, and I still don't know the answer. And he asked me an even easier question than that, and I still couldn't answer. While everyone was leaving with their candy in their hand, Reb Aaron Leib called me over, and he said to me, "In Torah and Yiddishkeit, you get reward for effort, not for results. All the other boys tried to answer 1 question, and they got 1 candy. You tried to answer 3 questions, so you get 3 candies." With a smile, he dropped 3 candies into my hand. Our actions have echoes, echoes down the years. A kind word, a smile, a gesture today may save someone's life tomorrow.